Have you ever felt like life changed your plan? Like you moved to different countries, changing careers, or becoming a parent, or putting your own dreams on hold? Many people think that starting over means backwards, but what if starting over is actually where something begins better? Good evening, everyone. So, welcome to our episode 140. And I am your host tonight. Together with me is my amazing business partners, Reka and Wendy. Ladies, good
Hi,
evening from
ladies.
Accra. It is very, very hot here in the UK. We have the a heat wave at the moment.
Same. Texas, man. Summer
Really?
is too hot.
Yeah,
So, most of the schools will be closed tomorrow on Thursday because it's just too much for the children,
oh,
even for us.
yeah.
Yeah, but hey, we cannot complain, right? So anyway,
Yeah.
so tonight we're having a real conversation about why starting over can become our biggest advantage. So, ladies, I will ask you this: what did starting over look like for you? Reka, let me start with you, please.
Yeah. I mean, for me, starting over wasn't like a big step. It happened gradually
uh,
because I worked in IT for so many years, and then after I got laid off, I chose to take a break and just focus on my family. And my mother-in-law was sick at the time, so
mhm,
I wanted to take care of her. But then life started changing gradually. My daughters became independent, they got engaged, and deep down, I knew that they would be building their own life now.
mhm,
So it made me start questioning, like, what does my next chapter look like for me. So but at the same time, I wasn't really looking for another job because I didn't want fixed schedule anymore. I missed a lot of family moments because of the fixed schedule. Wanted something
Mhm.
flexible, and then something I could build around my family and travel time. So it was exciting, but honestly, it was so scary too because I've
mhm.
never done something like that by myself. So that's what starting over looked like for me.
Yeah, thank you, Rick. I know it's quite scary, daunting. Yeah, you stepping into the unknown, right? Like me, for example, I used to be a secondary school teacher back home in the Philippines, and then life changed, and I found
Mhm.
myself taking different path and opportunities. So yeah, I moved here in the UK. I've been through different jobs, seasons of life, and we're trying to build something better for my family, and at the same time, I balancing being a wife, a mom, and then working full time, and then starting this business. And yes, of course, there were moments that I feel stretched, like many other people, because I wanted to be present for my family, but I also wanted to create something for myself and for a future. And then I made me realize something, that I needed something to change, and I started asking myself, like, I am just surviving every day, or I am building the kind of life that I truly want. Because like
Mhm.
what Rika mentioned earlier, I want flexibility, I want more choices, and of course I want more time with my family. And yes, it is very scary to start again, right? Absolutely, it's very scary. Because again, you don't know what's on the other side, right? Like
Yeah.
you start questioning yourself, you're wondering if you make the right decision, and then you're thinking of what might other people think about it, and then come to the realization that if I am staying the same, staying the same and while feeling stuck, what I think that was more even scarier than trying something new. Yeah,
Exactly.
for me. How about you, Wendy?
Yeah, for me, starting all over again from Singapore to Texas is kind of not a choice because, like, I mean, once the decision was made that I was going to join Russell here in Texas, then it started the whole of like, oh my God, what am I going to do when I get there? Like, even though I have uh, the visa or the green card to be able to work legally here, but I do not know the market. I do not know what career there is out there. And I do not know, so many unknowns. But then at the same time, I was excited because my last job, I love it. I love my team. I used to work for appliances, kitchen appliances company. It's a German company, really high end, really good. I love my job. But then at the same time, I was thinking that it kind of got a little bit stagnant that I can't grow anymore. So with this change, I was scared, but I was really excited as well. So then it just kind of it provided a environment that I can just jump right into it and see what happens. So that's when I decided to look for something that I can bring with me anywhere that I go. So it has to be online. Um, and so I found this business. Then at the same time, when I got here, started real estate with Russell together. Is exciting, lots of things to learn, super busy, but also gave me a chance to create another kind of journey that I would never had a chance to experience it before. So I wouldn't know until I try it, and I'm loving it. So this this is how I got started and my situation. Yeah.
That's really cool, right? We are different. We have different journey, but yeah, starting over can be daunting. But here we are. We're loving it, right? It's the right choice for
Hmm.
us.
Yeah.
Yeah. So what for me, what helped me keep going is always been my family. Like especially now that I am a mom, I'm looking, thinking for my son's future. Like I will do everything that I can to provide them a better future. I want more time, more freedom, and of course more choices as well. And that purpose that keep me moving even on the hard days. I won't quit. I don't quit. And aside
No.
from that, of course, is the support system that I have, like you ladies. You are the part of my journey
Hmm.
hugely, and thinking that I am in the right place in a business community. I am the right place, right people, and then right opportunities. That makes me my journey even more exciting and even more fun, because thinking that I am not doing this alone. That's the best part of the transition I have in my life. Yeah. And Reka, how about, like, many people feel that it's too late after a certain age. So what makes age actually a strength in starting over?
Yeah, I mean, I believed in that myth too in the beginning because I said, "Oh, I'm starting this later in their life, so you're starting from zero." But that's not really true at all.
Hmm.
When I started this, I wasn't really starting from zero. I bring in my work experience. I bring in my experience as a parent, as a caregiver, and people underestimate what you have achieved all those years that you've been serving as different roles in the life. So as we get older, we gain wisdom. We understand
Hmm.
people better. We're problem solvers. Even if you're a housewife, you're a problem solver. You're schedule. You're organized because you have to balance everybody's schedule in the house. So you already have all that. So when people are worried about starting something at a later age, you know I always remind them that you're not starting from scratch. You're starting from experience, because
Mm-hmm.
younger me had energy, but today I have more perspective and more patience. So I think any and age is just a number. I'm in my 50s and running this business successfully. So if I can do it, you can too. So
That's true. Yeah. Yeah, very well said, Rika. You know what? Age is just a number, and then, yeah, you are right. Like, the more you get more experience in life, you're
mhm.
right, and you learn, you're getting more wisdom every day. That's true. So, Wendy, like, if someone is watching right us now, Wendy, like, and feels like they are afraid to start again, what would you
Mm-hmm.
tell
Well, I will first ask the question, what are you really afraid of?
them?
So
Yeah.
when you tell me that you are afraid to start again, right? I want you to take out a piece of paper and a pen and then draw a line in the middle and then write down on the left side, if I start, get started, what am I afraid of? And then the right hand side, what if I don't get started? What am I afraid of?
Yeah.
So then it once you list out everything and read it over again, it becomes very clear, at least to myself, like, what am I afraid of if I start again, right? I'm afraid of failure. I'm afraid of people's judgment of me. I'm afraid of the my investment in myself gone to waste. I'm afraid of wasting more time. Blah 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 blah. You can give yourself all the excuses and the reasons. But then there's one main thing on the right side of my paper that's I find that it's even the bigger fear. Like, what if I don't start? What am I afraid of? Then I actually wrote down, I'm afraid of staying the same. Like after 5 or 10 years time, I'm still where I am. That means I'm not achieving anything. I'm not experiencing life. I'm not spending quality time with my family and my loved ones. And time passes and nobody gets younger. Everybody gets older, right? And you can't get the time back. And that's the precious thing. And I realize that's my priority. And I'm even more afraid of not getting started and not trying a new thing and seeing if it works. So my advice for everybody is go find out what you're truly afraid of and then do something about it. Because you got to make a decision for yourself. It's all your own choice. Yeah.
It's true.
Yeah.
That's really, really true, Wendy. Well, ladies, thank you so much. And, I hope everyone's watching us live or catching up the replay later on. I hope we give them the clear idea of what we wanted to share today. And, that starting over is never the end. It can be a new beginning. And oops, before we end tonight, ladies, let's finish this sentence. Like, starting over taught me blank. How about you, Reka?
Think
Um,
about it.
Come on.
what do I say? It's never too late to create a new chapter. How about that?
Yes, that's true. How about you,
Okay.
Wendy? That's very strong. Yes, powerful,
Uh,
Wendy.
As is starting over taught me the resilience and the adaptation in life, and which made me a more independent and stronger person.
Yes, very
Yeah.
good. So for me, is starting over taught me that I am stronger and I'm capable of achieving my dreams. Doesn't matter what happened. I can do it. I can make it. Yeah, so there you go, everyone. So that's the end of our episode tonight. And yeah, so stay safe and stay blessed, everyone. And if you are wondering what we are doing online, reach out to us and we will be very happy to guide you to the right system. So stay safe again and stay blessed.
Stay
Goodbye.
cool.
Goodbye. Stay
See you
cool.
next
Bye
week.
bye.